Definitely, privatization is not a solution for every problem we have in the country. We have various challenges that are bedeviling our institutions, all the way from management. I think largely management is the one that helps us manage or harness the resources, scarce resources we have, in order to do a big task ahead. But we have a challenge. Like I look at some universities, like look at Nairobi University, where I've gotten nearly 3 degrees from the same university. And I find that with the population of students is now nearly 100,000 active students who are in campus, nearly 100,000. Out of that, the government-sponsored students out of that population would be maybe around, I don't have the correct figures, but it could be working about a third of that. So that means that already 3/4 of the students are already privately sponsored students. I know the fear of the institutions by being privatized is maybe lack of financing and support from the government, which I would suggest that there are many ways to go about it. The third, which is a small population of the government-sponsored student, if these institutions are privatized, they will not afford education at all. Yet, we still have so many other private universities out there. Whoever feels that that agenda of privatization can be carried on, they can sell it to the private universities, but support the public institutions that we have. They are already too few anyway. They are not many. And I think there is already a clamor for every county to have their own public and chartered university. So the dust has not even settled. The journey is too long. We need to educate our people. Of course, not everybody is called upon to have university education, and that is why there is a clamor and a call for the TVET institution, so that at the end of the day we have people. If we want to run industrialization in this country, we need to look more at the TVET institutions. We need to have hands-on and practical and technical graduates at the end of the day, which will not be produced necessarily at the university. We need to meet along the way. But I would feel that management at the end of the day in universities is what needs to be checked. There is a law that maybe prohibits the managers of the university from moving forward without consulting the Ministry of Education. So that should be, they should sit down and look and discuss which law particularly, which policy particularly, with the regulators, where are they muzzling the institutions of the universities and prohibiting them and inhibiting from moving forward and achieving the mandate they have. But when it comes to privatization, I would of course not go for it, because I'm a beneficiary of that particular sector, where because of our university being public or institution, there are some collaboration that are there, some level collaboration that allows the government and the Mwananchi to address the public plight. The plight of the public. The mandate of the government is to provide education. So how will they provide education if these institutions are all privatized? How will the government agenda in education also be achieved? Why the government has maintained even institutions like KBC is because of the government agenda. It's not just about money. It's not just about managing. It's not all about profitability. It's about the government agenda in serving the public. Sometimes if you privatize everything, you will have very little control as a government, even for the agenda of the people and the nation. So we cannot allow that to happen all the time. And I don't think it's good. It is not, it is ill-advised, and it is important for them to reconsider.